Welcome to Jman and Magic Gate. I'm Jman, and we're back at Jurassic World Evolution. So we are going to go ahead and get back into this and see if we can't get 500,000 credits. We found out some special ways, or I guess 550,000 credits, to at least put the Ceratosaurus into the incubator. We found out some ways to bring in some cash that was quick and worked really well. I thought, which was to send out the expedition, which we did just send out. And I don't think, we don't have enough to do any research right now. So we're really just kind of waiting at the mercy of the expedition center. But we do have some cool stuff that we can look at, like just watching the dinosaurs right here. We've got, what do we have? We have all 5 of our dinosaurs actually right there in view. I can kind of move in. So we've got our 6 of our dinosaurs, because we have 5 Struthiomimuses, and we've got the 1 Triceratops. Let's see, are any of our Struthios... I'm a little bit concerned about this Struthiomimus, because I think it's starting to get old. Lifespan 40, expected lifespan 40, and it's 35. We may lose this Struthiomimus very shortly. I still don't know what the actual numbers mean, but it is over halfway through the expected lifespan, and of course that's problematic. I'm going to go ahead and immediately, I'm not going to wait to see what I got, I'm going to immediately send everybody back here, and we'll go with the Triceratops one, just the Triceratops, and then let's see what we've got to sell. Because I don't want to get another Struthiomimus, because I don't need that. So we've got the Edmontosaurus, which we want to get closer. We got the Struthio. See, I didn't want to get that because I don't need that, but I'll take the 37,000 credits for that, and then I get 140,000 credits for the silver, so I'll take that as well. So those, at least the amber that we got, we were able to kind of make use of. And then remember earlier I didn't like that. I was looking at this one at one point going, I don't either, but I can't, it doesn't want to select that. Okay, well, never mind. I'm just going to leave that the way it is. So we are not halfway to what we're looking for, but we definitely made some improvements in just a short amount of time. But I have a feeling that that's not going to stay as positive as we want, because I really do think this Struthiomimus, this may be a sad episode for us. Losing our first dinosaur is going to be hard. We've lost dinosaurs already in the incubator, but we haven't lost dinosaurs that have been in the park alive that people have gotten to see. And honestly, that was from episode 1. We may be on episode 6 now, but from episode 1 we had, where is she? There she is. We had this one. She's been here from episode 1, so losing her is gonna be a downer. But we haven't spent much time with her, like, she's my pet and I'm gonna spend a lot of time with her. And number 2 will probably go fast too, because we got number 2 shortly after number 1. But that's okay. So what does the Triceratops... We didn't look at some of the Triceratops stuff, so let's do that right now. Let's see, do we look at the Triceratops? So here we go, authenticity. This one's a 53 authenticity, basic skin. The lifespan of this one is 50. The expected lifespan is 50. This one is 23, so this one's almost halfway to its age. It's got 49 attack genes, 24 defense genes. It's got 18 resilience genes. There we go, that's what I was trying to find. Health recovery 0.12 seconds. Comfort 0.60 seconds. Sedative resistance 106. Medical dart resistance 106. Poison resistance 100. So yeah, this is not as great as I was hoping for. So let's see, so we just sent somebody for a Triceratops, so let's send them out for... Let's go with the Ceratosaurus again. Let's do that. And then we'll go see what fossils we were able to pick up. Of course, if we got the Triceratops, we definitely just want to extract and get closer to 100%. Those were not great, but good enough. And then we got rhodium, which means that we still made on the last one 5,000 credits because it cost 70,000 credits to do it. But you can see that we are at 245,000, which means that we are 300,000 away from what we're looking for. And really, if I lose a dinosaur, I'm not gonna cry over it, just because I can't really do much about it. I just, say, okay, that happened. I mean that we'd want to incubate another one, but I don't want to do it too early because I don't want to have one just sitting there not being used. Then again, I'm not using. I don't know. It's a conundrum. Actually, you know what? I think. Let's see. Let's see how much we're making in 1 minute. So we're making 25,000 in a minute. It costs 30,000 to make. So we're using less than we're making, but we're bringing in 50,000. So are we not using? No, we're using a lot of our. Okay. So it's just patience, and apparently right now my patience is not where I want it to be, because I'm like, why aren't you coming back? Why don't I have more fossils to look at? Why don't I have enough money? 55,000, come on, we gotta do something here. And then I'm just, concerned about Struthiomimus number 1. Actually, number 2, well, let's see, I don't really want to worry about Struthiomimus number 2 either. So, yeah, I don't want to worry about when it happens. I know that it's less of an if and more of a when, but I still want to be aware that it can happen, that it will happen sooner than later, and I don't hope that it happens during this time through, but I do hope that it happens, I guess, a little sooner than later. So let's see, we just did a Stratosaurus, so let's go make a triangle and send somebody to the Edamontosaurus. The Edamontosaurus is a little bit less money, and we're closer on that one, so let's see what we've got here. So we only got Ceratosauruses this time, so let's say, but we get good Ceratosauruses, so this is the one they're doing because I chose it first. We're at 77% on the Ceratosaurus. I didn't make any extra money on that one, which is kind of a bummer because now instead of gaining something, we're actually kind of on the losing end that time. But like I said, not every one of those expeditions brings back something more than a fossil. So we kind of can't just, we can't just say, okay, we need a fossil, we need money, so let's go send a fossil expedition. No, it doesn't quite work that way. We do now have the Ceratosaurus up over 80%. It's at 81% right now, and it's just interesting to watch this and see at least kind of how they do it. This is a 3-star fossil, just like the last one was. Last one got us about 4%, so if we are thinking 4%, we could be at 85% by the time that this fossil is extracted. It looks like, though, we're at 83% right now, so maybe 84% at best. So that's still not bad. 85 to 84, 83 to 84 is pretty good amount of DNA from this to figure out what it was supposed to look like or be like or behave like. Now we just kind of wait. I hear a helicopter, so we may not have to wait that long. I don't see it yet, though. I just kind of hear it. I'm like, where are you? Where are you, helicopter? But that's okay. That's okay. Because here's the helipad, so we can just wait on the helipad. You see that it shows right there just how close it is to completion and landing. And when it lands, then we're just going to send it right back out, because even if we don't make anything extra on this, the closer we get to 100% on all the rest of the fossils is not a bad thing, and since it's inexpensive, then at least we've got that going for us. So we'll go back to the Triceratops, go looking for different things to make it a little bit more sporadic, And I may go back to the one that has multiples just to see if we get some more Struthiomimus, because if we get more Struthiomimus, let's extract this and sell this for 80,000. So we made 20,000 on that trip, and this is at 92%. So it gives us a chance to get the Edemontosaurus when we go to that one that's got Triceratops, Edemontosaurus, and Struthiomimus, as we're working on getting Edemontosaurus to 100%. And at least right now, that's the best that I can say that we've done. Is while we're waiting on all this and being patient, we've gotten 2 dinosaurs to 100%, and that's good progress right there. 94%, so we may be at 97% when this one finishes, which that's a pretty impressive percentage, especially since we actually haven't produced one of these yet, and maybe that would be a good idea to give some variation in my dinosaurs. Yeah, I have had it, and I haven't done anything with it just because I'm like, I've got enough herbivores, but a different type of herbivore might bring in more guests, and it could bring up the profits. So let's see, what are we looking at though? We're looking at 170,000 credits. That could be a risk. Because we want the Stratosaurus for a mission, I just want to hold off on this. That's why I don't want to do this. 170,000 would leave us with 100,000 credits, which isn't bad, but we need those credits, and we've been making progress, and it's been slow progress. So I don't really want to slow it down with something that a herbivore's not going to speed it up. A carnivore will, and that's what everybody's waiting for. That's what they're excited for. That's what we're getting so many people coming in. They're like, maybe the carnivore's here now, and I'm like, nope, no carnivore yet. And so I don't really want to do that. So let's see what we can get to get the Edemontosaurus up to the 100%, and or get some more Struthios, because that's an automatic sell anyway. We don't need that. So let's cool, extract, those are good, and then we can sell this amphibian fossil for 120,000, and we can sell this rhenium for 100,000, which puts us at 400,000. We just need 150,000 more. Oh, that's something that I like to see. We're at 85%, 86% of the Triceratops. So that's looking good, and just like before, when the next fossil shipment comes in, I'm just going to send it back out and get another dinosaur, because anything else we can try and push to that 100% would be good. 88% here. I'm excited right now, because it's been 6 episodes, and we've been trying, and the money just has not been going the way that we've wanted it to go. It keeps kind of falling short, and so it's like we've been telling investors, yeah, we've got this Ceratosaurus coming, but it's not here yet. We're at 90% with the Triceratops, 91% with the Triceratops, so we've got 2 dinosaurs that are currently over 100%, over 90% of the genome collected, one that's at 100%, and one that's at, I don't know, I don't remember, but this one that's coming back for the carnivore, which is over 80%, I know that much, is looking good, and it's exciting, and we've got people in the park, we've got people doing stuff, and I think they're frustrated right now. I know I would be. There's an exhibit at the park, but it's not open yet, and they can't do anything, and they go and they look at it, and they're like, this is a boring exhibit. So let's see where it came back from before I send it out again, because I don't want to send it to the same spot. So let's see what we got here. We've got Edemontosaurus, and we've got a Triceratops. So let's extract and extract, and then we will send you out to the Ceratosaurus. Now the problem with that was, of course, I didn't find anything that I could sell that could have gotten me over that. We're 200, what is it, 200,000, a little under 200,000 away from what we want. But let's see, we're at 92%. Man, that was terrible. I probably should have sold that one. I would have made more money. But it still wouldn't have been great, so that's okay. So we're at 91% here. That Edmontosaurus, we're just 2% away from that one being 100%, so that's good. Triceratops at 92%, so just, you know, it's all moving, just not as quickly as I think everybody wants it to move. I think that we'd all like to see it move a little bit faster, except for when it comes to the dinosaurs that aren't going to be alive, because we've got that sense that, what are you, you're 5, I didn't want you, you're 2, because when I look at you, your lifespan is 45 and you're at 37, and then if I find, where are you, let's see if we can find Struthio 1. Okay, so we found Struthio 1, and you're at 49, at 39, and your life expectancy is 40, so my anticipation is that this was a poor time to find this dinosaur, but I've never actually done this before when they've died or planned for a dinosaur to die like this, but oh man, it looks like it's slowing down. It really does. I feel so bad. I'm like, this is not great. She's old, and hopefully she's been well taken care of. But with the low percentage of the, you know, she was barely at 50%, I think, when we let's see, what was? Do I know what she was? Let's see, she was. Oh yeah, I can find out. She was 66% when we hatched her. But now, it looks like we're, yep, okay, so she made it to the 40, whatever that is. She made it to 40, but I don't know, I don't want to be here for this. Good, she made it to her life expectancy and maybe beyond. That's the hope, is that she's going to make it beyond. So we just sent the Ceratosaurus out, I think, so let's go get the Edmontosaurus, and let's see what we've got with the Ceratosaurus. Did we bring back any money? We did. Awesome. Okay, so let's extract, and sell. And not a lot of money, but it brought back 5,000 more credits than what I had, and I guess I'm burying my head in the sand about that one dinosaur, because I just know that it's too close and uncomfortable. And I hope I'm talking about it and it doesn't wind up happening like I'm talking about, because it's just so sad. But if it happens, it happens. It's part of what happens in life. Nothing stays alive forever. And this Ceratosaurus, we're at 87% now. So 88%. We got 88% with the Ceratosaurus. And we're waiting on the Edmontosaurus to come back, because if it comes back with 2 and we can use 1, then we can sell the other one. But if it comes back with 2 really poor ones, then maybe we can't sell them. Figure that out later. 90% for the Ceratosaurus. The Ceratosaurus at 90% genome, which that's pretty impressive. That's very impressive. And I know that the higher the genome, the longer it will live. 91%, okay. So that one got to 91%. And where are you? Oh, everybody's trying to keep you alive. I think that's what's going on, is everybody's like, no, Struthiomimus #1, you're going to stay alive. We're going to all help you. Wait, where are you? I got 2, I got 5, I got 6, I got the trike. Are you all, where? Struthio 1, 5, Struthio 1. Okay. It says it's got good health, so let's see. Did you make it past your life expectancy? Your life expectancy is 40, and lifespan is 40, expectancy is 40, and you're at 40, so you've reached your life expectancy. Let's see. Okay, cool. I'm gonna leave that alone. I want to send you back out so we can get another Triceratops information. So let's go back for the Triceratops, get that closer to 100%. And let's see what we've got fossil-wise, and we've just got Struthiomimuses. So, yes to extract, but I'm not going to say extract here because we're at 98%.
And now we reach the inevitable.
And that's what I was hoping would not happen, but I knew it was going to happen. We all knew it was going to happen.
Was this avoidable?
It was avoidable. If we didn't create it, it wouldn't have happened.
But could you have delayed it?
No.
Well, that's
you know, he's asking some tricky moral questions right there. Yes and no to both. Right now, we do have a problem with a dead dinosaur. People aren't going to want to come to the park. It's going to start to smell and decay soon. But I wanted to get this to 100%, sell that, and then the dino we'll be able to find it right here. And it died of old age, which is what we were expecting. And I want to see, it did not get to 41, which is actually what I expected. So now I have to go here to the ACU, and then I have to wait. ACU. Oh, remove transport teams. So then I go to the transport teams, and
collecting asset.
It's gonna collect our dinosaur, and we can be sad about this. We did know this dinosaur was gonna die. We saw it coming. And we also know that we're gonna lose Struthiomimus number 2 soon. So I'm gonna go ahead and create 2 more Struthiomimuses. I don't really want to, but I know now that this one can live 61 whatever. So let's do that. Let's get 2 more of these going. That doesn't help us get to the 550,000 like we were hoping to. What did we just choose? We just chose Triceratops, I think. So let's see. Yeah, Triceratops. So, well, at least I know that if I send you out to where I can find another Triceratops, and you don't find Triceratops, no matter what, anything but Triceratops from what you bring back, I can sell. So let's extract for 93, hold off on that, sell that for 120, and the cash has increased. The number of money has gone up. So what are we at? We're at 94. So we will extract this one, and then the Struthiomimuses. So the replacement, even though you can't replace a dinosaur, you can't replace any life, but another Struthiomimus is ready to come out. So we have a longer living, more resilient Struthiomimus just came out, just was hatched, and I will release another Struthiomimus in the park. And of course this does give me some improvement because I've got more dinosaurs on my park, but it's not really the best, and it did cost some money to get. So yeah, we're at 97% of the Triceratops right now. So if I do get another Triceratops from the expedition that's out right now, that could 100% my Triceratopses, which means then of course that all we need is the Ceratosaurus. at this point, we've really made some good improvements. We've dealt with loss. Um, we've increased. We're 100,000 credits away from what we're looking for. It's still not quite there yet, and I'm almost hoping I want to kind of try and push it to get there right now. But at the same time, you guys have been patient enough, and even if I do, I still can't just I can't just like it won't incubate in this time. So I guess, you know what? Let's see what we've got. Let's see what fossils we've got, because now that I'm thinking about that, I'm like, well, maybe we can do that. Let's get this to 100%. Why not? And let's sell this one, and that puts us at enough to do it. So yes, let's do it. We've been waiting and waiting and waiting. Let's create some more life. We've got the money. We've got the 91% genome, which means this one will last 70, whatever that is. I just want to look at something right here. So the Triceratops, for its current genome, will last 73. This one 61, and this one 98. Again, 98. What? The Triceratops is now complete. So still says 73, which I think we knew was at 100% right there. So 3 dinos at 100%. We've got the Ceratosaurus, and it is incubating. And like I said, this is where I'm going to end it. Thank you for watching. God bless. And remember, God loves you.